Hardware measures the data, but software helps us to visualize and analyze it. Let's understand Modbus monitoring software and SCADA system. In the previous module, we have learned about data communication system, including RS-485 converters, communication converters, and protocol conversion. This system allows different instruments to exchange data and communication with each other. Now, we will move on the next step further. Once the data is transmitted from sensors and instruments, the next question is, where does the data go? How do engineers monitor it, and how do they analyze it? This is where industrial software systems come into the picture. In the module, we will understand Modbus monitoring software, SCADA integration, and data logging software. This system helps engineers to visualize, record, and manage process data. In the modern industries, measuring parameters is not enough. Companies want to see the entire process on the screen. They want to monitor things like temperature in different areas of the plant, humidity levels inside the clean rooms, and pressure in pipelines, flow rates in water system. And instead of checking individual instruments one by one, engineers prefer a central monitoring system. Now, industrial software allows all sensor data to be displayed on the single dashboard. This makes monitoring easier, faster, and more efficient. Now, let us start with Modbus monitoring software. Modbus is one of the most widely used communication protocol in industrial automation. Many devices such as transmitters, controllers, sensors, and data loggers support Modbus communication. Modbus monitoring software connects to these devices and reads their data. The software then displays this information on the screen. For example, the software can show temperature readings, humidity values, pressure levels, and also alarm condition. This allows engineers to monitor multiple instruments from a single computer. Another important system used in large industry is SCADA. SCADA stands for Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. SCADA systems are used to monitor and control large industrial processes. For example, power plants, water treatment plants, manufacturing factories, and oil and gas facilities. SCADA systems collect the data from many sensors and instruments across the plant. This data is displayed on graphical interface called HMI. Here, engineers can see process status, real-time measurements, alarm conditions, also historical trends. Some SCADA system also allows remote control of equipment. Another important category is data logging software. As we discussed earlier, data loggers record measurement data over time. But sometimes companies want to store data directly on the central computer or a server. This is where data logging software is used. Data logging software collects data from sensors, transmitters, controllers, and data loggers and store it in a database for long-term analysis. Engineers can later view graphs, historical trends, reports, and this helps industries to analyze process performance and maintain compliance with the regulations. Now, let's take one practical example. A pharma company wants to monitor temperature and humidity in multiple clean rooms. Each room has temperature sensors, humidity transmitters, and all sensors are connected to the transmitter with the Modbus communication. This transmitter sends data through RS-485 communication. The RS-485 network is connected to the computer running Modbus monitoring software, and the software displays the temperature and humidity of all rooms on dashboard. It also stores the data and generates the report. If any parameter goes outside the allowed limit, then the system triggers an alarm also. This is typical example of industrial monitoring system. Now, for an application sales engineer or if you are a customer, understanding software system is very important. Because customer often ask questions like, can we monitor data on a computer? Can we store historical data? Can we generate reports for audit also? And can we integrate with SCADA? If you understand software system, you can provide complete monitoring solution, not just individual instrument. This builds trust with the customer. Until now, in our training, we have focused mainly on instruments and devices. We have learned about sensors, transmitters, controllers, and data loggers. Communication system also. But customer rarely buy only a single product. Most of the time, customer need a complete solution. For example, a temperature monitoring system, a humidity control system, or a flow monitoring system. This is where solution engineering begins. Instead of selling one product, engineers must design complete system that solves customer problems. This is the next stage of our training. In this module, we have learned about what industrial software systems are, why software is used for monitoring industrial processes, we discussed three main systems: Modbus monitoring software, SCADA integration, and data logging software. This system helps engineers to visualize, store, and analyze measurement data. Now, industrial automation is not only about sensors and instruments, it is also about data visibility, monitoring, and intelligent design making. Software systems bring all the data together and allow engineers to understand the entire process. In the next phase of this training, we will move into the solution engineering, where we will learn how to design complete industrial monitoring and control system. So thank you so much for watching. See you all in my next video.